Ever since I got a summer job, I haven't been missing the gym any days, and I'm going to tell you how I was able to do it. You may be stuck in the daily 9 to 5 system, as most of us are. I can kind of relate to this with school, as when I was in school, I was working 2 jobs. So most of my days after in the evening would be busy. So I wouldn't have time to work out before because I'd be tired, or after because I'd just be getting home late from work. And then exams would come up and it'd be a lot more stressful. So it made it really hard for me. But you may be able to relate to this where you're not in the right time, you're not in the right place, and you don't know what to do. You're just completely lost. I will guide you to be able to go to the gym any day that you want, morning or evening, whenever it works best for you. There's not going to be any excuses in your head. Whenever it comes to your head, you're going to be under that fucking bar no matter what. So, if you want my personal help, then go down below, add me on Discord, or you can go DM me on Instagram, whatever works for you. Now, back when I started 11th grade, I was working usually like half of the week after school, and then on weekends I'd be working all weekend. So this basically led me not a lot of time to work out because I'd be busy all day. The only time I had to work out was in the morning. So my mornings were filled with workouts because I couldn't skip the gym because I knew how important the gym would be for my mental health, which would let me exceed in work and especially in school to get my grades up. So in the mornings, I would wake up at 4:30 and I go outside to my garage and I do early workouts, just quick workouts. And I saw a big difference in not only my physical appearance, but my discipline. And this completely changed me and made me realize how I can work out whenever I really want. So fuck. So realistically, there's 2 ways that you can go about this. You can either work out in the morning or you can work out in the evening. Because if you're working, you're not going to be able to work out during work. It's just not going to work. So there is an issue with each side. So if you're going to work out in the morning, then chances are that you're going to be tired in the morning, and vice versa in the evening, you're going to be tired with work. So it's going to make it a lot harder to work out in the evening as well. So it's kind of hard to figure out what works for you, but we're just going to have to experiment. Usually for most people, it's not going to work in the evening because you're tired and you just don't have the motivation to. Currently, that's what I do. I'll just pop some pre-workout and then I'll go to the gym, and it works fine for me because I work right next to a gym. But for most of you guys, as I had to do, you're going to be sticking with the morning, and I'm going to explain how you can do this. It's a very common issue to see all these young professionals our age setting their alarms 10 minutes before they have to leave. So they have 10 minutes to grab all their stuff and then leave for work, for school, whatever they may need to do. And it's embarrassing. People are completely wasting their mornings just so they can get some precious sleep, either because they're downright lazy or they just have a really shitty sleep schedule. If you are staying up late, you can fix that. There's lots of YouTube videos out there to help with sleep, and it's kind of just going back to the basics. But then, if you are downright lazy, then this video is for you, because in the mornings, it's the perfect time to work out, and if you just don't have the discipline to work out in the mornings, we're going to give you that discipline. First of all, you have to make sure that you're getting the right amount of sleep every night, because if you're only sleeping like 5 to 6 hours or less, then you're going to be fucking exhausted in the morning. And how can you expect your body to work out whenever you have hardly slept? So make sure that you're choosing an appropriate time to sleep. For me, whenever I was going at 4:30, I was going to bed at 8:30, which may be unrealistic for you, but just choose something that you can get 7 to 8 hours of sleep with normally, and you should be able to have enough energy in the mornings to be able to work out. Think of you as if you were a phone and your bed was like the charger. You want to be in the bed long enough to charge yourself, but if you stay in there too long or too little, there's no point. But if you stay in there too long, it's just a waste of time. So to work out in the morning, we have to save between like 30 minutes to an hour of our time in order to go to the gym, because we can just have a short workout or we can have a longer workout. Maybe you actually have a gym that you can go to, so you might want to leave more time for it. So just get your timings right, because if you have to leave the house at 9 o'clock and you're waking up at 8, but you have to go to the gym, which takes a 20-minute drive there, 20-minute drive back, you're not going to have any time, right? So make sure you're able to get this out right. Instead of being up later, you want to be up early, because whenever you're up earlier, it gives you more time. Like usually for me, Even whenever I don't have a lot planned in the mornings, like today, like I work at 10 o'clock, but I'm here at 6 in the morning recording videos, and I don't even fucking know what I'm gonna do after. So, like, just leave more time for yourself in the mornings to work on what you want to get done. Because when you have more time, there's less of a anxiety. There's less anxiety on you, and there's less of just a hassle in general. So you don't have to worry about this. And you need to realize that it's okay to take time out of your morning to work out, because this is how athletes, this is how warriors were made. These people were made in the nights. These these people were made in the evenings. These people were made in the early mornings. Oh my God. These people were made in the early mornings, in the late nights. They were working very hard on their bodies and making like a perfect routine to make sure that they could get what they wanted for their bodies, so that they had enough mental strength and physical strength to conquer the day. And this is what this will allow you to do, because you may be coping saying that, oh, I can't work out because I have a full-time job, or I have school, or I have work after school, or I have to study for exams. But you can always make a clear routine that allow you to work out as well. So figure something out. Take what I took what I explained in this video and use it to your advantage. And thank you for watching.